Welcome back, or welcome to my YouTube channel, Kashae's Tuesday. I am Kashae. Hello, how are we doing today? I'm well. I have my mug. There's just water in here, just warm water. I don't normally drink my water cold. I like it warm. And I never showed you guys that this has mushrooms on the back too. And it seems like every time I wet this mug, it cracks. I thought it was just because of hot water, but I put cold things in here and it cracks just as much. I don't think this mug wants to be on this earth much longer, so I don't know, that makes me sad. Welcome to autumn, to fall. Has everyone been watching the YouTube videos welcoming autumn, welcoming fall? It's the burr months. This is the season where I thrive. This is my first autumn on YouTube, on this channel, and I am just so excited. I've had a rough summer, okay, you guys, let me tell you. I do not thrive in summer, okay? I am an autumn girly through and through. I like crisp air. I like when all the bugs go away. And I just like cozy sweaters, and I've just been watching everyone just calmly, slowly welcome autumn. So I wanted to welcome autumn in my own fun, creative way, and that is my spin on this little trend going on. I want to do some fall stuff, okay? I want to do some fall crafts. I want to be creatively inspired by fall. Summer was not fun for me. I want to make myself I got 2 new sketchbooks, and I really want to get back into my watercolors, and those are my plans. Oh, and I wanted to head to the library and find a cozy fall read. I think that will be a really fun time. I haven't been to the library in so long. I've recently just been reading ebooks, so I'm excited to just get my hands on a book, you know. I want something fall-ish, you know. I want something cozy. I've been reading the ACOTAR series. The series is really good, but I need like a light, cozy read. That series, like, you know, has my heart pounding all the time. Okay, I think that's it. I think I will not hold you guys up any longer. My family is making noise, so I'm gonna go, and we are going to start on our autumnal crafts. So we can just get into the video. Welcome to my desk. I am so excited to be doing this because I missed painting. So much. Just especially with my watercolors, they are my everything. You know what I mean? They're just my everything. So I did get 2 new sketchbooks, and I was just debating on what their purpose would be. They're both watercolor journals, and I really want to focus on like drawing and painting from life and really just get in touch with my artist identity. I think I really have like a fascination just with little pockets of beauty I find while being out and about and experiencing life in the world. I'm leaning towards this one, and I'm just not sure what I'm gonna do with this one. I definitely wanted a sketchbook that would be dedicated to like learning and teaching myself things. I think this might be the purpose for this one, but for today we are going to focus in this one, and I am going to be using my precious pink pretty watercolor palette that I just got. I have not even used this one yet. I did take my watercolors that I normally use out of my old tin, and I put them in here, and I'm just so happy. It's so pink, it's so pretty, it's just so me, you know. I just needed a pop of color, and I'm so happy that I have it. She's gorgeous. I am going to go on Pinterest and just find some like fall inspiration. Normally how I would want to be going forward is that I just take my own reference photos, but The leaves have not changed. I mean, I did see some fall decor on some houses, but nothing that really spoke to me. I'm feeling like a harvesty vibe, like fall harvest. So that's what I'm gonna type in. I'm gonna type in like harvest aesthetic. And I'm just gonna see what comes up. Anything that looks inviting. See, I really like the idea of like a farmer's stand, a pumpkin stand, like farmer's market vibes. I really like that one. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna keep looking until I find something. I love signs like this. This is something I am interested in painting. So since I'm doing a spread, we're gonna do a few images. When I'm out, and I see something that I like, the first thing in my head is like, I want to paint that. I want to put it in my sketchbook. I want to remember this moment, and taking a photo just doesn't feel like it's enough. I want to, like, I don't know, just like capture the image. I like a lot of these. There's like a corn maze, there's a pumpkin patch. I really like this image, this pumpkin patch with the sign. That is really cute. I used to do the pumpkin patch every year when I was a kid, and the hayride. Okay, I found a few that I like. They're just on Pinterest. Yeah, we can just get into it. I'm so excited. This feels so festive and seasonal and fall, you know? I love September. I love September, you guys. Okay, let's change the angle. Heavy. You see out the window, mommy? He's my little mama. There's some room, mommy. So, a goal of mine for next year is to watercolor every week. I mean, really, I would like to a little bit daily as part of like my morning routine. I've made that a yearly goal for the past few years, but I've never followed through. Like, even when I was painting consistently years ago, I just felt insecure about my artistic skill level, and I have a really hard time like studying and understanding like the fundamentals to improve, but I just love watercolor so much. But I just always feel too insecure about sharing it nowadays, or even just to make something with it, you know, just for myself. I guess I don't like about 80% of the things I paint, so I don't do it often, even though I enjoy it so much, which makes me so sad because I feel like any other hobby, when it doesn't turn out so well, I can just like shrug it off, but painting just affects me more. Like, I don't know why. It just takes a lot of my creative energy, and it can send me spiraling into burnout like nothing else. I guess because I really don't see an improvement when I do it, like for other hobbies I have. I just want to be better at it so bad, but I feel stuck, and I've felt stuck on a beginner level for like years. So this was kind of big for me to finally paint from reference after going pretty much all year without doing so, and to paint some greenery because I love landscapes, and to just share it with you guys. I just enjoyed pulling out my watercolors, and I'm trying to remind myself that that's just what it's all about, and just getting to know them again. And I know the only way I'm going to get out of this mindset is to just do the thing, like just to make the bad art, because painting just makes me happy in general. These little scenes really inspired me, and although I feel like I can overwork watercolor really easily because I'm still kind of learning it, and every time I put it down I kind of lose what I learned, so when I pick it back up again after months it's like I'm starting over. But I'm just really happy these exist in my new sketchbook now, and I really do love a fall color palette. This spread is just so cozy and autumnal, and it just reminds me of why I love this time of year so much. It's just so cozy to me. It just feels like a warm hug. Of course, I just fell in love with everything I saw. I love wooden decor. It's literally my favorite. This pumpkin jar thing, oh my goodness. And all the little mushrooms were just like calling to me. I wish I would have gotten this second mushroom thing and this little teapot cottage, and this is my dream house, you guys. But I did leave this day with a brown sweater and a pink mug. For this Goodwill trip, I wanted to get some shirts for the season. This one I loved, but it was too short. This one was too like bubblegum pink. I didn't love the fit for this one. This one I wanted longer sleeves. This one was cute, but like it was too sheer. I did fall in love with this purple, and I found a green shirt with sleeves. It was like so perfect. I love this shade of like foresty olive green, and I got this chunky sweater too, so really, really cute. While I was in Goodwill, I did pick up those last three shirts, and I got this really pretty olive green one. Then I got this really cute chunky sweater. I'm pretty sure this is crocheted. Maybe it's knit, I don't know. I have no idea. It looks crocheted to me, but when I tried it on, it was like nice and light and airy. On a chilly day, I could wear this. I'm just a fall girly at heart, so I really couldn't leave Goodwill without a sweater. So the last shirt that I decided to pick up is this really flowy lilac sweater. It's so light, it's so airy, and it is my favorite shirt out of this haul. I just love the color. I didn't want to get something pink, and I didn't want to get something black, so I got three different colors that I don't normally wear, and I'm just so happy with this. You guys can actually see in the background of me trying on the shirts and stuff that I found some Bernat Pipsqueak in Goodwill. Literally, I found it in Goodwill for $2.99. They were just randomly sitting next to each other, and I freaked out, you guys. I have Bernat Pipsqueak in my Amazon cart. When I saw Crochet by Jenna do like the dragon and Bernat Pipsqueak, and it wasn't this colorway, but it was kind of close to this colorway, I just added it to my cart. I just thought it was so cute and so fancy. But then I just got kind of scared because people were like, you know, fluffy yarn is really hard to see when you crochet. This price being $2.99, like I really could not I could not walk away from them. Like, they are just so sweet. And I have a lot of patterns where I feel like some fuzzy little details would be really, really cute. So that's why I just had to pick it up. Whatever Black Tag Day, I don't really know how Goodwill and their sales and tags and stuff work, but when I got to the register, all 3 of my sweaters were supposed to be like $20, but she was like, do you want to sign up? Your sweaters will be half off. Instead of being $20, my total for these 3 sweaters were $10, which was so nice. Like, that was so great. So I was like, oh, I definitely have to get this yarn. Like, instead of spending like $26, I only spent $16, which is crazy. So I definitely had to pick up this yarn. It is just so pretty, and I'm just really excited to use it, and I can't believe like I found this. I did go to a different Goodwill, one that I have never been to before, in like a different town. Yeah, I'm just really happy that I saw this because my local Goodwill just has like acrylic yarn and cotton yarn. I've never even seen chenille yarn, like fuzzy yarn, whatever, at my Goodwill. So I was just really happy when I saw this. So I had to get it. Finally, we're crocheting, and what's more fall to crochet than a pumpkin? I was so cozy in my chair, just like crocheting under my blanket, and honestly, the only thing that would have made this better is if the chair reclined. I kind of really did want to make a pumpkin this year because autumn is just my favorite season and my whole wardrobe is just fall and winter themed. I'm not a hot weather girl at all. I just feel like I wait all year for fall, and I'm really happy I got around to this little pumpkin this year. I've never like shaped crochet, so that was interesting. I was scared to pull my yarn too tight. I'm using Premier Parfait Chunky and it really doesn't like snap or shed or break on me ever, but I was still scared, you know? So I probably didn't pull it as tight as I should have. Wow, shaping is like magic because how did this ball turn into a pumpkin? It came out so adorable, and the curly little leaf has my whole heart. This pattern is free from Crochet Corner 0114 on Instagram, and I'll link it down below. It was really easy to work up, and I just love it so, so, so much. Is this a safe space, you guys? I DNF'd the book I got. I found it kind of boring. I don't know why I got another genre other than fantasy. I think I was just feeling like different this day, but I'm still reading ACOTAR right now and it's just like a 10 out of 10. I'm about halfway through the 3rd book and I did hit a lot of my reading goals this year. Like, I wanted to find new series to read. I wanted to read more than like 15 books, but I definitely fell off the second half of this year. So hopefully I can get back into reading next year. If you guys have any fantasy recommendations, let me know. I'm always open and looking, but thank you guys for watching and I will see you in my next one. Bye!